Welcome back to Fact Bloom Insights. Imagine standing in the heart of America's Great Plains, where golden fields once stretched as far as the eye could see. In the 1930s, those fields turned into waves of choking dust that blotted out the sun and stole hope from thousands of families. This video will take you deep into the roots of that tragedy, reveal powerful evidence of how human choices and nature combined to spark a slow-moving catastrophe, and show the raw emotion of those who lived through it. Get ready to feel the grit of the wind, hear the cries of desperate children, and understand why the Dust Bowl remains one of the greatest environmental warnings in history. At the turn of the century, pioneers and homesteaders raced west, drawn by promises of free land and endless possibility. They plowed millions of acres of native prairie grass, convinced that wheat and corn would thrive forever in the rich soil. Yet beneath those furrows lay a fragile earth that had evolved over thousands of years to resist erosion and drought. As machinery became more powerful, farms grew larger and the delicate grasslands vanished overnight, leaving soil vulnerable and exposed. Farmers used deep plow methods to maximize short-term yields, reaping out deep roots that once held the topsoil in place. Without those roots, the ground turned to fine, powdery dust whenever a wind blew. Year after year, relentless plowing removed protective cover, and the land's natural resilience slipped away. Photographs from the era show hunched farmers staring at barren fields, aware that their lifeline was slipping through their fingers. In 1931, the rains simply stopped. Temperatures soared above 100 degrees Fahrenheit for weeks on end, baking the bare earth into cracked, lifeless plates. Between 1931 and 1936, rainfall on the plains dropped by almost half, turning the ground into tinder for windstorms. Scientists later confirmed that this drought was one of the worst in North American history, fueled by shifting atmospheric patterns and relentless heat. By 1934, the skies turned black with dust. On Black Sunday, April 14, 1935, a single storm lifted an estimated 300 million tons of topsoil, plunging cities 200 miles east into darkness. People described it as a giant, angry veil that swallowed homes, cars, and dreams. Survivors spoke of coughing fits that lasted days and of waking in the morning to find their blankets coated in fine, choking grit. Families watched their children fall ill from dust pneumonia, and livestock perished where they stood. Desperate farm workers piled into rickety cars, heading west on Route 66 in search of food, work, and dignity. They became known as Okies and Arkies, carrying all they owned in hope of a fresh start. Their journey inspired books, songs, and John Steinbeck's The Grapes of Wrath, capturing the anguish of an entire generation. In response, the U.S. government created the Soil Conservation Service, teaching farmers contour plowing, crop rotation, and planting windbreaks to hold soil in place. Over time, those measures helped restore the prairie and prevent another dust-driven apocalypse. Today, the Dust Bowl stands as a stark reminder that ignoring nature's limits can unleash devastation on a continental scale. The Dust Bowl was not a single storm, but a slow-motion disaster born from a partnership of misguided farming and brutal climate. Its legacy lives on in every patch of earth we till and every policy we make to protect our soil. By remembering this chapter of history, we honor the resilience of those who suffered and guard against repeating their mistakes. If this story moved you, hit like, subscribe, and share your thoughts below. Together, we can spread the lessons of the Dust Bowl and build a more sustainable future.